Are you tired of winning with the same old Magic Arena decks that everybody else plays and wins with? Well, then have I got the deck for you. Mono white servo tokens. I can't promise you'll win much with it, but you know what? It's something different. What's going on, guys? Noobs here, and welcome to part 1 of this 5-part series covering my 5 monocolor decks that I've carefully honed in Magic Arena. Starting with the white deck, we're going in Wooburg order here. One thing I like to do for all these decks is 24 basic lands, in this case plains. That's kind of a restriction I've set myself to. This deck has 2 Cogworkers Puzzle Knots for making servo tokens. 4 Pride of Conquerors. This is a pretty good card because, I mean, you're going to tend to have the City's Blessing, 10 or more permanents, so it's a pretty good little overrun for white. 4 Seal Wave for some removal. 4 Servo Exhibition for making servo tokens. 2 Glint Sleeve Artisan. The first of quite a few cards with, or creatures with Fabricate in this deck. Fabricate, of course, can make servo tokens. 3 Master Trinketeer. He can pump up your servos, plus he can make more servos. This guy is an all-star. Would absolutely have 4 of these in this deck if I had the wild cards for it, but rare wild cards are too hard to come by in this deck, frankly. 4 Chief of the Foundry, awesome, pump up your tokens. 4 Visionary Augmenter, Fabricate 2, make more tokens. 2 SRAM's Expertise, he can make 3 servo tokens, plus let you play a free card out of your hand that costs 3 or less. This is another one, would be a 4 of if I had the thingies for it, the wild cards. 4 Angel of Invention. This card's fantastic. I mean, it's got Fabricate 2, it's got Flying Vigilance and Lifelink, plus it pumps up your tokens. It's incredible. 3 Fumigates for clearing the board when things get out of hand for us, which will definitely happen. Alright, let's take this deck for a spin. Now, as I've said, I'm trying to temper expectations here. This deck is not the best, but you know what? It's fun to play, and that's what matters. To be clear, these decks do get better. The white and the blue one's not so good. The other 3 significantly better. But you know what? I wanna play in style. I wanna have some fun. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a Johnny Avatar. I mean, that's a good sign right there. Maybe somebody who's playing with a bit of honor. Hopefully not hopefully a white deck and not a red deck we're gonna be playing against. Okay. Looks like a pretty good opening hand here. Good curve. Always like to have that Fumigate ready. This guy seems to be having some trouble. He took a mulligan, so we'll see. Playing the swamps, though. Interesting. So Magic Arena, you know, it's still in beta. Certainly encounter some glitches, and also, I mean, I think everybody's accustomed to another digital collectible card game where you can click on stuff on the board. Fun stuff happens. That is not the case, at least so far in this deck. Looks like we're playing against some pirates, which is interesting. You don't see too much of that. Not sure exactly what this deck kind of wants to do. I don't think we can block this Fathom Fleet Captain. No. Ooh. Alright, you know what? That game wasn't going anywheres. That game wasn't going anywhere, so you know what? I will accept that defeat. I mean, like I said, this deck not necessarily the best, but you know what? I have fun playing it. I enjoy it when it works, when it really goes off. And as promised, these decks do get better, folks. So stick around for the other 4 parts of this series, and thanks for watching.